You've got a lot of ground to cover. About 2,000 years or so. Try to keep up. I left off with Abel's death. It was a difficult time, but became more and more common as the years progressed. Adam soon had another son named Seth. He and his distant brother Cain went on with their extremely long lives. Life expectancy back then? Somewhere around 900 years. 969 if you ate vegetables. That seemed to give people plenty of time to make lots of babies and populate the earth. There were downsides to long life, though. I mean, seeing old people make out back then was no less awkward than it is now. Only then, there were a lot more old people. Oh! Oh! Ah! Your decision to take life into your own hands proved to be the worst move you could make. No one wanted to admit it. Most just kept running down that path they were on, which led to the same place. The, end of the road. Mankind chose their course on this earth, and no matter what they did, the stories seemed to end the same way. And it became clear that there was no possible way for each passing generation to escape that fate. However, a man named Enoch provided a glimmer of hope to future generations. Oh look! Stairs! Doot, 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 doot. Story goes that God intervened and broke the inevitable cycle of death with that legendary man. I hear that in a time of darkness, that guy stood out like a sore thumb. And for no real reason other than grace, God took him to paradise and spared him the agony of death. I think it was God's subtle way of suggesting an out to the cycle. It proved to be futile, though, and instead of a nudge, it looked like it was going to take something a little more obvious to get you back on track. I mean, you humans really hit an all-time low back then. You were dishing out disappointment like a 24-hour all-you-can-eat buffet. Just look at those guys. Water's a wonderful thing. It refreshes you when you're tired, cools you in the heat, heats you in the cool. It seems to be the first thing you turn to get rid of any unwanted filth that has accumulated. Everything from dirt on your face to blood on your hands. Water helps restore things close to their original state.
Look at you. Shacking up with my angels? Killing your own family? Is that punching babies? What has become of my masterpiece? I don't even see the point in allowing this to continue spiraling out of control. I mean, I guess the best option is just to end all life on Earth.
Wait, what?
Look at you. You're all so far gone, you can't even hear me announce your imminent doom.
Did you say end all life? Did you say imminent
I
doom?
can't allow future generations to be burdened with what this distorted world has become.
But I'm only 500. I'm too young to die.
Okay. I hear you, Noah. I suppose you can be the relief of mankind from its doom. I'm afraid everyone else is still gonna have to be wiped out, but you and your wife will survive and you can repopulate the earth.
Oh, okay, maybe you didn't hear me. I said 500. Maybe you should allow the rest of my family to join me too.
Okay. Don't let it be said, though, that I'm not a family man. Now we just need to find a way for you to survive the destruction of mankind. So, how about... Ah, a big friggin' boat.
Big friggin' is another way of saying 300 cubits, which is another way of saying 1.5 football fields, which is another way of saying plenty of room to house Noah, his family, and the 25,000 distinct kinds of mammals, amphibians, reptiles, and birds known to have lived in the past. But, I think Big Friggin' Boat sums it up best.